Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Thor from Thor Love and Thunder. That is Armored Thor. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just help the channel out, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. First and foremost, as we normally do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. And here on the top, Build-A-Figure Marvel's Korg and a hook. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole. That don't belong there. 4 and up, assortment number, Broken Mjolnir. Legend series, nice big window showcasing most of the figure and the accessories. Marvel Studios Thor Love and Thunder. Thor. Hasbro print. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, artwork of Armored Thor. On this side, artwork of Armored Thor. And on the back side, larger artwork of Thor. Marvel Legends series, Thor. Thor unleashes the power of Stormbreaker to overcome any foe. And then there it is in some other languages. Build-A-Figure Marvel's Korg. There's the completed Build-A-Figure and the cross-sell for the entire wave, with numbers corresponding to which figure comes with which part of Korg. And the rest of the wave, Armored Thor, that's this one. Then Mighty Thor, Gore the God Butcher, King Valkyrie, Ravager Thor, Star-Lord, and Groot. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole. Achtung, don't stick things in your any other language pie holes. Marvel print, some more small print, some more made in China print, and another Hasbro print. That, my friends, completes our look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories and handy dandy tweezers. And he comes with 2 accessories. One is a fist. Let's shed a little light on that. So there is a fist for his right hand. I think it has some nice paint apps on it. And then here is Stormbreaker, and I don't think we need the tweezers to look at that. But it has some nice paint apps on it as well. So very nice. Let's take a look at the figure. And one thing I will say, I don't think the likeness is the best. It just doesn't look enough like Chris Hemsworth to me. I mean, part of that might be the helmet, but I also had the same issue. I saw the Ravager Thor in the store when I picked this one up, and I was planning on getting that one as well. But after looking at the likeness, it just wasn't there for me. Especially after how close they got to the likeness in the Doctor Strange wave for every single figure. I mean, that was right, every single MCU figure, that is. But anyway, let's take a look at the figure. I mean, there's nice paint apps all through this guy. I mean, the paint looks incredible on this, and that's what really got me to get this. Now, the eye slits to me on this looks like they're a little bit too far apart, or maybe the helmet just isn't low enough, but it's not glued on there, so it's sculpted that way. It just looks like it, yeah, they're too far apart. There's too much nose piece in between the eyes, I think, at least. Your mileage of course may vary. There's, I don't know, an eagle up here, I guess. There I go, bumping the camera, because that's what I do. But yeah, ultimately the paint apps on this is really what got me. This really, to me, really looks like an MCU version of the Eric Masterson Thor. To me, who goes on later to become Thunderstrike. But very striking figure, even if it doesn't look as much like Chris Hemsworth as I would like. The hair is all flowy. Looks like it has a nice wash to it. But yeah, the paint apps are just, I don't know. There's a lot of them. Alright, let's talk about his articulation. Ow. That bird poked me in the finger. He can not really look up too far. And down, well, he could look that far and then it popped back up. And it's on the traditional ball and hinge. Let's see. He gets a little bit of waggle in there. Let's see, is he chicken necking any? Not really. The hair seems to be a separate piece. There we go, bump the camera again. The hair seems to be a separate piece. So that's, I don't know if that's something to be concerned about or not. He will do the full Exorcist. At the shoulder, the arm comes out to about 90 degrees. And if this piece wasn't in the way, I could probably get it to do a full 360, but you know what? I did it anyway. Cut here at the upper bicep for a full 360 degree rotation as well. Double hinged single pin. Nope, it's double pinned. This part just is separate, the bracer, and covers the pin up. So double hinged pinned elbow. Thought we were past this Legends team. So you get that much bend out of the elbow. 360 degree rotation at the wrist, and an in and out hinge, and in and out hinge on the other hand as well. Cut here where the chest meets the torso, but nothing at the waist, or at least nothing I can see at the waist. Yeah, nothing at the waist. So it gives you all kinds of hula stuff. We'll do a full 360 degree rotation there. And crunch back that far and forward just slightly. And again, nothing at the waist, which is disappointing. He'll give you that much of the splits, mainly due to the overlay here getting in the way. He will kick forward that far. And I'm just bumping the hell out of the camera tonight. He'll kick back that far. Cut here at the upper thigh for another full 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless knee. So, okay. Good going there. Gives you that much bend. That means this arm must be used from a previous Thor figure, I'm thinking. Which one? I couldn't tell you. No boot cut for ankles. Tilt down that far. Tilt up just a bit. And a forward facing pin for rocker. And of course, big old plastic cape. He'll stand up. He doesn't really want to. And that, my friends, is a look at the figure and his accessories. Now let's do my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And to start things off, here we have the comic book version of Thor, and this is the 80th anniversary figure. Next up, we have the first MCU version of Thor, and this is from that Walmart exclusive Avengers wave. Next up, from Thor the Dark World, we have... Thor the Dark World. Thor unarmored, or unsleeved. And also from Thor the Dark World, the sleeved version from the Thor and Sif 2-pack. And for our last Thor, here we have Thor from Love and Thunder. No, Ragnarok. Good. From Thor Ragnarok. And here we have Sif from that Dark World 2-pack. She'll stand up. She was just standing up. And I want to take a minute and look at this one. I mean, the likeness on this one is really, really close. And this was before they started using the face printing technology, I think. I could be wrong about that, but... And from that first Walmart Avengers wave, here we have Loki. And from, I almost said Love and Thunder again, but Ragnarok. Here's Loki again. And again, let's look at this face. I mean, this really looks like Tom Hiddleston to me. So I think they got the likeness nailed on that one. And here also from Ragnarok we have Hela. And this is not from the 2-pack. This is the single release from the Build-A-Hulk wave of Ragnarok. And speaking of that Hulk Build-A-Figure from Ragnarok, here he is. So just a little bit so you all fit in there. And you can see that's a pretty chunky dude. And of course Thor's gonna fall because he's fainting because it's the Hulk, my friend. And for our last Marvel Legend, of course, making his cameo appearance, here we have Stan the Man Lee. And how does Thor compare up to other lines from Star Wars The Black Series? Here we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. From G.I. Joe Classified series, here we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for a 7-inch comparison, we have McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. And that, my friends, completes comparisons. For final thoughts on the Thor from Thor Love and Thunder, the Armored Thor, I guess I should say, to differentiate between all of the Thors. I have to say, this is a very pretty figure. The paint apps are really great, and there seems to be a lot of them. As far as Stormbreaker here, the handle is very, very soft plastic. This hand is very, very soft too. This one, not so much. And, you know, the wings, of course, that's to be expected. But the likeness really, to me, is not there. And the eye slits seem to be just a tad too far apart. But again, the paint apps on this are great. They are wonderful. Superb, even. If you don't buy this figure for any other reason than the paint apps, I mean, you know, he's going to look good on your shelf even if he doesn't really look like Chris Hemsworth. But yes, overall, I have to give this guy high marks. You know, there are a few drawbacks, and I'm not going after this whole wave, even though there are some in the wave that look, well, the likeness or the portrait is more accurate to the actor than the Thor ones, but this was really the only one I was really, really interested in out of the wave. Now watch, I've said all that, and then I'll go back and get things. But maybe not. I'm trying to stick to my guns on this one. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just to help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.